Good afternoon, PRuF community. It is Tuesday, March 9th, and this is our community update and AMA response. This week we are suspending the in-group AMA because we have an AMA coming up on Sunday with Satoshi Club. So this week we won't be having a local AMA. Feel free to post AMA questions. They'll be included in next weweek's AMA. And we also may be reducing the frequency of the AMA to maybe once every 2 weeks, simply because I need a little bit more time for people to come up with new and original questions. All right. Anyway, so let's start out. We have 2 winners this week, so that's 15,000 PRuF each. It's a pretty good haul, really. So anyway, we have Hakeem. Hakeem says, I introduced PRuF to my friends and even sent the video of the last AMA to them. I already won some PRuF and they are now part of the PRuF team. While some are still skeptical, they desire to know the following. They want to know. Let's see. Number 1, I reorganized these questions just a little bit because they kind of flow differently this way. But anyway, the questions are, PRuF is a fork of which project? To which I respond, PRuF is 100% original, of course. We are not a clone or copy of any existing project. We are creating something entirely new in the blockchain space. And, that's one of the reasons why why it might seem to some that the progress is slow. That's because we're not just copying somebody's GitHub and posting it to the blockchain. we have a lot of work to do, and we're hard at work solving problems that no one has solved yet. So those things, they take time. And that's what we do here at PRuF is solve those problems and make this new project work for everyone. Okay, so the next question is, where can the progress of PRuF be tracked? Well, of course, right here in the Telegram group is a great place to track progress at t.me/PRuF talk. But of course, you already know that if you're watching this, probably. Anyway, the community update videos like this one, great to keep up with. Release one of those every week. A lot of times the newest stuff will be on those videos before it's anywhere else, so that's a good place to go. And also drop by the Medium account, prufio.medium.com, and that a lot of times our press releases are out there, and sometimes our press releases lead ahead of even stuff that we have out in the community. So those are all good places to keep up on the latest trends and happenings with PRuF. Third question here he asks how does PRuF intend to make its community grow? Well, we're engaged in a lot of different ongoing PR activities, and though it may seem a little bit odd, we're not really that focused on community growth right now. We're really focused on rolling out the features and the partnerships that are going to get us to the next stage at this time, and really, as far as the community goes, we're always eager to generate some buzz and excitement. That's something we try to do with the ongoing contests and the AMAs and stuff like that. But right now, we're more focused on rewarding our long-term people and people that have been here, for a while, or even new people that are here, but they understand the value of what we're doing. And so we're really not trying to work really hard on community growth right now. More on community education and progress in the project itself, and forging those key partnerships and getting the media base out there. So that's our PR focus right at the moment. Really is we're getting our press releases and third-party articles and interviews and things like that up. And the idea being that as time goes on, there'll be a larger Googleable or searchable base of information about the project. So as we start to get near the IDO and we start to build hype, and we start to do a lot of advertising and community growth, that there'll be information out there when people look. Oh, what is PRuF? They look it up, and there'll be something out there. So that's what our focus is on right now. Keeping the community going, adding a little bit of organic growth, but not pushing that too hard. And keeping people engaged and educated about what's going on so they can talk to other people. Because really, you people here in our community right now, you're our ambassadors. You're the people that are going to talk to other people as they come into the community. As we get closer to the IDO and we start to get large influxes of people, you're going to be the ones that are talking to new people and letting them know what's going on. So that's why it's so important to us that we keep you informed and that we keep you educated about PRUF and the capabilities and the advantages of the system. So anyway, that's what we're up to, PR wise. Okay, so we have number 4 in this list of questions. What will the team do or is doing to show that they're in it for the long period of time and there will be no rug pull? Well, first of all, we're a fully functioning project with audited code and running on the test net. So it's not like we're just going to promise to build something and then run off. We've already built a large portion of what we intend to build, even though it may seem like, why aren't we launched yet? There's a lot of good reasons for that. We're trying to make sure that we're hitting all of the feature points that we need and that everything is fully ready for all of the different communities that are going to be using PRUF to onboard their assets and their NFTs. Like I said before, we're not a clone of another project, so this is a completely new project. And this code base and the time that we have invested in this project represent a substantial investment in intellectual property. We're not just going to walk away from that. We've been working on PRUF for months. Our progress can be tracked on GitHub, and it's not like we're anonymous or something like that. With PRUF, we've put our time, our money, and our reputations on the line, and we're going to see this out. Absolutely, 100%. We've carefully worked to align incentives with the team, with the token unlocking and things like that for the team, and making sure the team are heavy token holders so that they're incentivized to make the project work over time, and that the tokens are unlocked over 4 years, so that we create enduring value. All of those things we've baked into the plan, and I guess that's the best I can tell you. It all boils down to trust, but that's what we've built into it on our side, so that we'll be in it for the long haul and see this through. Let's see here. I just addressed that. That was the question was, all in all, why should users trust the PRUF team? Well, like I said, token unlocking is going to happen over a period of 4 years, and for the team, and we'll be receiving dividends from network operations. So we're deeply committed to the long-term success of PRUF. The majority of our income is going to come from the operation of the network. So if it's not operating, we won't get paid. So we're in it for the long haul. Let's see. What funds raised from early promotional, or what will funds raised from early promotional efforts be used for? Well, we'll use funds from our promotional efforts to promote the growth and accessibility of the PRUF ecosystem. That's the best way that we can ensure the success of the platform, and ultimately that's what's best for token holders like us as well. Okay, so now we're on to the next AMA question. This one was forwarded from a user named Smart. Okay, the PRUF token is an ERC20 based token. This means that users will have to pay very high gas fees to get the token and pay more when staking and unstaking the token. Don't you think that this will discourage users from having the token? Is there a way that gas fees are subsidized for users on the platform? And are there any other plans to migrate to other blockchains like BSC or Polkadot to eliminate the high gas fees and congestion of the Ethereum network? Absolutely. We launched on Ethereum because it was the most accessible platform for people to get on board and start interacting with PRUF. We knew that we would have to move or migrate to another blockchain probably. We were hopeful that ETH2 would perhaps solve these problems for us, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. We need a network that can scale to much larger sizes, as far as transactions per second goes, and has much more economical fees than the current Ethereum network. We definitely plan to move to another chain. At this point, it seems like Cardano is probably going to be our best option. That's brand new news for you people out there. We haven't really talked much about that, but it looks like that's the direction that we're heading at this point. We have some more details to work out, so the announcement isn't quite official yet, but I would say there's a very high probability that we're going to end up on Cardano. The Cardano blockchain offers us code compatibility, a clear path for an expansion and improvement over the type of code that we can write right now. As their Plutus platform matures, we're going to be able to migrate to that, and that's going to give us even lower transaction fees, even better performance, and even better code safety. So we're really excited about that, even though the Plutus isn't quite ready yet. But like I was saying, we have code compatibility with our KEVM platform, so we have no major migration issues to worry about. We can pretty much just plug our contracts into the KEVM and move forward from there. I'm sure there will be some minor growing pains through that process, but our testing group, thank you guys, will be helping us out with that, I'm sure. Okay, let's see here. What do I got here? Okay, the Cardano blockchain, Cardano blockchain. Yeah, code compatibility, low fees, enormous capacity. It's a young platform, but it has very wide adoption, especially in Asia. It's even used in stores in Asia. People are actually buying and selling things in Cardano in public areas. So this is it's a pretty big deal. Cardano, for some of you may know about it really, but it's the number 4 blockchain as far as market cap goes globally, and they've been around for a while, but their smart contract capacity is just being rolled out now. So we're really excited about that. One of the big advantages that we hope to take part in with Cardano is that right now there are no DEXs on Cardano, not even one, because their smart contract capability is just being deployed now. So soon there will be DEXs on Cardano. We plan to be one of the first IDOs on the platform. So that's going to be huge for token holders. That's going to be huge for PRüF, to be one of the very first IDOs out on the number 4 blockchain. I don't think we could ask for much more than that. I think that's going to be really good news for everyone involved in the project. So basically, yeah, absolutely, we're planning on switching chains, and we're probably headed towards Cardano, barring some unforeseen circumstance at this point. We've got some other exciting news coming up about that, hopefully here within the next few weeks, but we'll keep you posted with that. Anyway, okay, so now on to community update. All right, so today I want to talk about NFTs. And as you probably all know already, NFTs right now are all the hotness. Well, you know, PRüF is an NFT platform, and we've been working hard on NFTs for about a year now. So we're well aware of some of the advantages and a lot of the disadvantages and struggles that people are facing with NFT platforms. In building PRüF for the management of physical and digital assets, you know, we've created an ideal platform for content creators and teams who want to create their own NFTs. I mean, that's what PRüF does at its core. And we're actually rolling out some new interface features for the 2.0 release that are going to make it even easier for creators and brands to build out their own NFTs in a very secure way where they won't have to worry about interference from fraudulent tokens and from imposters. We've been talking to a company that represents some major brands, and you know, one of the things that we've really taken away from those talks, aside from being excited about potentially working with them in the future, is that they're very, very sensitive to their brand image, of course, to fakes or anything else that's at all shady that touches their brand. They're very sensitive to that. Most NFT platforms out there, it's kind of like the Wild West. You know, you could make an NFT, and I could make an NFT that linked to that same content that you had with your NFT. And if you weren't really a savvy user, you might not be able to tell those apart very easily. You'd have to go and look up their contract addresses on Etherscan or something like that to be sure which one was fake and which one was real. You know, we solve that problem for brands and artisans and NFT teams. We solve that with our AC nodes and with community governance. You know, the AC nodes in that case, they act sort of like a maker's mark. It makes it easy to distinguish fakes from the real thing. Anybody that's running a fraudulent token, you know, outside of the PRüF network, when you try to look at that in any of our market spaces or anything like that, it's going to be obviously a foreign token. Many market spaces, it won't even show up. So it'll be very obvious that this is not a PRüF token. Now, if we did have a rogue AC node holder that was making fake assets inside the PRüF ecosystem, that would be relatively easy for the community to deal with. With our community governance, which is, you know, I've talked to some of you guys about the staking and the nodes, the voting by the node holders for community governance. That's key to making this safe for brands and for big companies to come in and put their reputations on the line in a system like this, where they have some walls around their reputation, so that people can't come up and just like pretend to be some big luxury brand or something like that. That would be very damaging to them. So anyway, that's what staking is all about. Aside from being great for token holders, staking makes the community governance work. It stabilizes the ecosystem. It ensures a vibrant and a prosperous platform for content creators, NFT teams, and also, of course, for the management of physical assets, which is what PRuF has been all about from the beginning. So I don't know, we're really excited about the big boom in NFTs. I think we're ideally positioned in the right place at the right time to benefit from this. And I'm really excited about what NFTs are going to bring as far as onboarding new teams into the PRuF platform. Anyway, I guess that's about it for today. I hope everybody's having a good day, and we'll see you next week. Have a great day.